Hey guys, it's Greg again. I want to go over Bitcoin, make a shorter version because I went over it on that video. It's at the end. Just if you have some questions about a little bit of method to my madness of what's going on. So I'm in here more of a little bit of a naked chart to do that. And I have some dates here that I want to use. A vertical line on May 7th is the date right there. Okay, so let me let me thicken it up a little bit. Where do I thicken that thing up? Right here. Okay, there we go. The May 7th from the 45-day cycle low, it comes over here. So you can see on my chart, on this chart, there's a low right here in this area. Okay, March 7th. You see that? So if I go back to this chart on the March 7th area right here, you see that? Bitcoin has a tendency to respect these 60-day cycles. So from that, it already went past the 45 days. Those of you guys that watch Bob Lucas or Charlie, they do follow this a little bit. And here's the 45 days. And then out here is the 60 days. Okay, it's not going to land exactly on that time, but it's going to be generally in that time. We're coming into that area, and generally somewhere right in this area, it goes on and does a bounce up. Okay, and down, and then back down. So that's the area that I'm looking for. And then breaking this wave down, I want to go into it and show you that you know, a lot of people are like, oh, this is an impulse down. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going up on a 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. There's no proof of that. There are impulsive moves within it because they're ABC waves. So ABC waves have 5-wave moves in them, but they're smaller. And then you see this 3-wave move. You see it's doing 3-wave moves. So now you have another 3-wave up for the X, and then here's another Y. So here's a 3-wave, here's a 3-wave, and it's going to do another 3-wave. It's making 3-wave moves. There's patterns to this, and the thing is, people study this left and right, have years and years of experience, and try to find patterns in this stuff. And this is what computers and algorithms do. They know these patterns, it's all programmed. They know them, and they know when to go bullish and when to go bearish. Okay, that's why computers are doing most of the trading right now, in my opinion, on a lot of these assets. And that's why we're getting these types of moves like this. And you're seeing stuff like this right here, where it's going down and it's just boom and then back down. Okay, that was probably, in my opinion, I don't think a whale came in and bought a bunch of Bitcoin right here to shoot this up for it to come back down. In my opinion, I think there's probably some sort of computer algos or something going on, and it rizzed up and went right back down. As you can see, it stayed right in that same trend right there. It came down and then went up, back down trend. That was probably not a human that did that, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe it was a Bitcoin whale, but that's just what I think. And that's why it's doing those moves like that. So we have a 3-wave move here, a 3-wave move here, and then whether you want to count this up and a 3-wave move down, something like this. So I count that, the computer up, and then a 3-wave move down. So something like that. So I just wanted to go over that real quick of why I came up with of moves that you can see. It's just, and then that would be the 3-wave move. And general area, you know, it's very difficult to get areas, but typically the golden pocket, based on these moves, it's what it's doing is usually what I see in moves like this. And you know, it's already hit it. It's already hit the 618. It's right at it, but it could be, you know, it's just hard to predict. It could be here or something like that. So that would be a 1-to-1. But typically, you know, or it could go deeper. It could go deeper. You know, 1.318 is an area for these Y waves too. So, but I just wanted to go over, explain this a little bit on a video by itself to tell you what I'm, you know, kind of what I'm seeing. Like I'm just seeing 3-wave moves, computer algo moves that it's doing. So here's the end of that cycle. Now, whether it goes there, here, or into this area, it's no telling. but this is kind of the area where I'm generally thinking that what's going to happen. Let's say, for example, just for example, this is the three-wave move. Three-wave move like that. So what is Bitcoin going to do? You know, based on the other data and other information I have on the other markets, it'll come down, say like that, another move up to make another three-wave move. And they're all computer algo moves for the most part. Very little human moves going in and making a move. And this will be the next trick. Yeah, oh, that's the low. That's the low. Just like it over here. You know, this is the low. This is the low. It's bullish, and people will be in this move and then going, oh, it's an impulse, and look, we're going to the moon type crap again, and it's not. And then back in this area. So here's this area, right? So there's another 60-day cycle. So generally speaking, where is that cycle going to be ending? Let me go to 8-hour chart to show you. Okay, so down in this area, here's that three-wave move. Okay, here's its low again in this area, July. So it could be, who knows how long? It could be like this long, going on for a little while, and then to swing back down into the July, going in timing with more or less the 60-day cycle to come back down like that, you know. So it'll be another WX and a long Y to be dragged back down to those areas. So, all right, guys, that's Method of My Madness, kind of what I'm looking at overall generally. Let other people know that had questions about it or saying, hey, you know, why are you coming up with this type of stuff? So I'm using a couple other things and some confluence in with the charts and using Elliott Waves to come up with that. But this is not coming down and like what I just see some people thinking this is a huge move, and it's just they just think it's going to dump down here to 24,000. This is they think this is going to go, you know, down here. I just don't think so. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You know, I mean, if you think it's going down there, then you should be loading up your shorts. If you're so sure, you should have a short bag so huge right here, and it's just dumping. I'm not. I'm looking forward. The reason I keep in track of this is because there's going to be an area where Bitcoin's going to come down, and there could be a pretty decent bounce. And I want to make sure that I'm out of my shorts. And then here I'm out, right? You want to get out, and then it's going to start doing a trend back up, and then you load back up and write it back down in that way. So that's what I want to let you guys know about. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.